award-winning Simon versus the Homo sapiens. The Homo sapiens. Let me get like to the end of the sentence. A little bit. Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, which was adapted into a feature film earlier this year. Her other books included The Upside of Unrequited and Leia on the Offbeat. And of course, we also have our second guest, and he started out as a bookseller before shifting to children's publishing, where he worked at a literary development company, a creative writing website for teens, and as a book reviewer of children's and young adult novels. His books include More Happy Than Not, History is All You Left for You, and They Both Die in the End. And of course, these two authors, they have their first ever collaboration, What If It's Us? They're here to talk more about it today. So guys, let's all give a warm round of applause to Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera.
Sweet, sticky rice that begins with a B. Yes. It was delicious after breakfast yesterday.
I mean, those are some of our favorite dishes to eat here too. I mean, our mangoes are world class, really. We're proud of it. You know, it's the one thing we're proud of, I guess.
What did you be proud of?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about it later, guys. Okay, we have some questions for Becky. And when you were writing your debut novel, did you ever imagine that it would be adapted into a feature film? And not only that, it would become such a box office success.
Oh my gosh, no. When I was writing it, this is the first time I ever tried writing a book, so I did not think it would be published. I had no expectation of like this whole book deal author career being a reality for me. And then when it was published, it was just, and I knew some people who were getting film options on their books, but I kind of went into it being like, okay, well, like, I'm not a part of that game. My book is half told in emails, like, that is not conducive to film. Turns out, like, my creative team from Love Simon did not have that problem. Like, they were able to see past that and, like, work through that within, like, 5 seconds of the first phone call. Like, they had ideas. I just didn't see it. But I'm so happy with the result. I feel, like, so lucky because, adaptations can go either way. And, not every movie adaptation, is,
good.
Find the diplomatic boyfriend. But I'm the biggest Love Simon fan. I can take credit for it, but I am, number one person in the fandom. I've got the phone case, I got the t-shirts.
Well, it's important to be a fan of, your work. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I just learned that, Adam, you were, in fact, in the film.
Yeah, I was. So guys, I'm the pink unicorn in the Halloween scene. So the best part about it was that they, costume, they were like, hey, so which of these do you want to be? Do you want to be a garden gnome? And I'm like, that's basic as hell. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it right. So I like pink unicorn. So just when you see like a pink unicorn standing by Waldo, like that's me, and Becky is right next to me.
And also the other part of that too, we're both wearing masks in the scene, and the reason for that, that wasn't planned. We went through it. They put us through like hair, makeup. We're like, okay, you're gonna see our faces in this cameo, like that's great. And then right before we were about to go on, they took one look at our our adult faces, and they were like, yeah, we're not buying it for you guys to get Graham Greenbelt's Halloween party. You know, like Graham is the type who would invite teachers, but like, you know.
And like all the extras were actual teenagers, so like between like my height and my this beard, it just I like offered to shave. I was like, I'll shave, and they were like, you're putting on a mask. So
Yeah, like I don't know. Like,
But still, I'm sorry, like,
we play those people who like, you know, graduate high school but never really leave. You know, we keep coming back all the time.
okay. That's such an interesting, like, and who would you choose to play the protagonists?
look out for some news soon. I can't spoil it because no, absolutely not. Like, let me sign a contract, but like get paid, and then I will tell you everything. But like, no, we should be announcing something before the holiday, so you hopefully. But that could change. Like, that's not up to me. If yeah, but so I can't really answer that. But like, it's something that I have really wanted to see on the screen and done in this particular format. This is the way I've always envisioned it, and I hope it plays out awesomely.
Exciting. I think, can you guys guess which of his books are going to be adapted?
I'm going to cover my eyes.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Well, we're so excited to see that finally on screen. I'm sure they're all gonna line up to watch it. So for the both of you, because you did write a book together, I think they all read it as well. What if it's us, your first ever collaboration? How did that come about? Why did you decide to finally write a book together?
Yeah, so this kind of goes back to December 2013 when Becky and I, we had the same agent, Brooke Sherman, who sold our debut novels, More Happy and Simon, the same week, and we were so excited about each other's like book descriptions that like we kind of took it to email to congratulate each other on the books and such, and then we just like traded manuscripts. So Becky read a version of More Happy Than Not that is like not published today. Like it had a lot of a lot of changes were made in that book. But yeah, so it's just that we read each other's books. We were quickly obsessed. Becky was crying over More Happy Than Not. I was swooning from Simon, and then 2 months later, Becky was telling me a story that ultimately kind of prompted What If It's Us.
Yeah, the story that prompted What If It's Us. It's kind of a not safe for work story, so I'm gonna like gloss over it a little bit. If you're really curious, it is like on the internet in some places, but this is a story that took place in my early 20s when I was living in Washington D.C. I had just some big expectations for I was gonna fall in love and have that perfect moment, and I met a guy at a coffee shop, and we had square plastic glasses, and so I knew he was husband material because of that. And of course, I've never had any game ever in my life, so I did not talk to him. We did make eye contact, and so my only move, of course, was to go to the internet and put up a post, a misconnection post, being like, I saw you at this coffee shop, and the idea is you hope that he is gonna look there too, and he's looking for me, and you have a do-over, and the universe would give you a second chance. I did hear back from someone, and it was not my guy. and the arrangement that he proposed was not my love story. So that's where it's not safe for work, but.
But I mean, but still, even this sort of this pursuit to try to find someone who you felt some connection with, even based on just a look, that was so exciting for me. It just opened up this world of possibilities. So I kind of in response to this email, I was telling Becky how cool would it be if we did a YA book like this, where it's two teens meet, and then they get get separated and they find each other again, like they actually do reunite, but like in the complications that arise from their respective lives, like when they do. And that was a really bold move. Like we had not met in real life, we hadn't even spoken on the phone. This was 6 weeks after just like emailing each other. And Becky's response was, yeah, and how cool would it be if this happened? And like and the ball just kept rolling from there. And you know, Arthur and Ben became more and more real for us, and we just kept developing their stories like over the next like 3 years, and we finally sat down to write it last spring.
And from what I understand, you guys wrote one character each. So how do you relate to the characters that you wrote for?
I mean, we relate to our characters so embarrassingly much. I wrote Arthur, Adam wrote Ben. There are even people who are like out there on the internet being like this book is like blatantly like they wrote themselves into it. We're like, yeah.
Ding ding.
And they're not exactly like us, but you know, Arthur is a little Jewish guy from Georgia, who loves Broadway and has ADHD and this little brown-haired, blue-eyed guy. Like he just has these really big romantic expectations, and like maybe you're informed by rom-coms and musicals, and he really romanticizes life in general and also New York.
And Ben is a born and raised New Yorker who grew up and is growing up in a sort of like socioeconomically challenged background like I did, and he's in summer school, and I went to summer school not once, not twice, 3 times. And, always for science, sometimes for other subjects too, but always science. Yeah, he loves video games, particularly like Super Smash Brothers, and he is a big writer and kind of a daydreamer, and I was always focused on my stories instead of my studies, and which is why I ended up in summer school 3 years in a row. And but yeah, so like I have a lot in common with Ben in that way too.
Do you think that because you guys wrote these characters very similarly to yourselves and they have like such great chemistry on the page, do you think that's because of the friendship that you guys have? Do you think that helped a lot?
I think so. Yeah, it's interesting. Like one of the things that clicked for us, on this tour, and as we've been talking so much about the book, is these characters have been with us like for our entire friendship. Like Adam said, it was just very early on when we started developing this